Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and another live stream. Hope you guys have had a good week. Mine's been pretty boring, honestly. Haven't really done much. Hope you guys have at least done something. Well, anyway, welcome back to another stream. We got Alex and Orgnavitor in the chat. Welcome you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for joining me today. We're flying Luxair once again. I think the last time we flew this airline was quite a while ago. We did that in the flight to Nice. Or back, I really don't know, but it was a fun one. And today we're going to a similar region, just a bit further away. We're going to Barcelona and back today in the PMDG 737-800 as usual. Flight time today is going to be about 1 hour and 40 minutes, 1 hour 35 minutes, and on the way back it should be around the same time. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a bit of a longer stream though, which is also good, however not just one flight. My VATSIM experience has been eventful. Have you done your first flight yet, Alex? Hope you have. But anyway, when I spawned into Luxembourg, there was there was 3 other planes at the gate here. But looking around, all we have is a Velotia A320. But let's watch him take off. How about that? Or A319, I really can't tell from this distance. Looking on VATSIM radar, okay, it is an A319 heading to Nice. Okay, right, he's on the roll now. Anyway, the runway is wet today, as it was raining in Luxembourg right before I started the stream. So we will have to take that into consideration with our takeoff performance calculations today. Organ's gonna love that. Anyway, there goes Velotia. Rolling down the runway. There comes the water again, and he is in the air, heading off to Nice. Hope he enjoys his flight. And here we are once again in the 737. With ground power and air conditioning unit connected because, well, why not? Everything is all powered up inside the flight deck. We just have to do the FMC setup and then a few other things. And yeah, I'd say we can get ready to do that now. First things first, we will do a briefing. So let's just scroll down to the end, and I think we're gonna go into do something a bit different today. Not on the flight deck. I'd say we go engine view. How about the other one so you can actually see the engine? Or just go wing view. Yeah, wing view seems good. We'll do this one. Anyway, so looking at the significant or route today, we're going to be flying eastbound over Paris and flying this southbound route. It's going to be quite annoying, but we can't really do much about it. We have quite some significant weather. Occasionally cumulonimbus up to flight level 320. The jet stream here, that's going to slow us down on the way back. And turbulence up between 200 and 400. So we're going to be having quite some significant weather on today's flight. Quite a shame, but oh well. And then our alternate is, of course, Palma de Mallorca. Pretty obvious alternate for Barca. And then we have quite a bit of terrain coming into Barcelona. But that is, once again, just normal stuff. Let's go to the airport weather list. Luxembourg real winds 320 at 12. Variable between 280 and 010. 10 kilometers, vicinity showers, few clouds at 1,600 feet. Scattered cumulonimbus at 2,400 feet, booking 30, 30, and 17 degrees, H 1013. Barcelona winds 190 to 11, is going to be around 24 right arrival. 10 kilometers, few 2,500 feet, 29 degrees, H 1014. And Mallorca is looking all good as well. We're going to be Luxair 93 Bravo. Takeoff weight is 67.1 tons, landing at 63 tons. Zero fuel is 59.6, cost of is 20, flight level, tailwind of 42 knots. We're just going to skip this 230, we're going to go straight to 330. Trip fuel is 4.1 tons, minimum takeoff fuel 7.5, and block 7.7. We're going to run it up to 7.8 for today. Bring runway 24 on the right per 1 Romeo departures, go pin those charts. So, aerodrome chart. It's very simple, Luxembourg and then RNAV, runway 2, I think it's RNAV? Right per 1 Romeo. Yes. That's what we're going to be doing there. And then for Barcelona, we'll need the ground movement chart. And then let's get the a good ground movement chart, because it actually shows the directions which you go. It didn't take so long to load, which unfortunately it does with ChartFox. But I can't afford Navigraph, so who cares? And star 2-4 left right rest configuration on F1. It's still taking a shit ton of time to load. But okay, we're doing the Albert 2 Whiskey. Is that Albert 2 Whiskey? Yep. To Charlie Lima Echo, and we're just gonna be flying down there. Then approach 2-4. I think it's right. 2-4 right. Is that the correct one? I hate how it takes so long to load. I'm sorry about this, guys. Really isn't my fault. Yeah, that's the correct one in the transition here. That is everything that we need for now. So I'll jump into the flight deck. We're going to do a few things. Check a systems page. Everything looking good. Sorry, wrong one. Let's do this. Wheel well. That works. Cut works as well. Everything is good. Wonderful. Check the oxygen. Good. And we might as well do a stall warning and everything else. So stall. If you guys can't hear, that's because I have the sim muted. I'm sorry about that. I have it a very low volume for me as well, because I want to hear if my music still works. Because if you guys have been paying attention to my previous streams, the music always just seems to completely die every couple of minutes. Anyway, light test. So MCP is good. This is good. Radio sound here is good. Overhead panel is good. Everything is good. Alright then, we can dim them, that's nice, but we're not going to do that. Let's go to the EFB and import our sim brief data. Nothing else we need to do. In here we do though, so fuel truck request 7.8. And then cargo we're taking today. Let's have a look at our OFP. 3.6, so 1,800 per, well, for both of them. And then we'll just wait for them to arrive, and then they'll get us loaded up. As for passengers, we can't board them because that's a fucking bug with PMDG. 159 passengers. So not too full. What the fuck? Not too full today. Seems like a usual flight for this. No, not this time here, but for this airline, it seems like a good payload. So everything here is good, positive, non-required. Flight plan, let's go sim brief, select routes. That should be requesting it now. Yes, it is. Hello, Cube. Welcome, Jay. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by today. Why the fuck do we have 8.7 tons of fuel on board already? That is actual bullshit. That is not realistic at all. Let's see what signs can already be turned on then. And activate, execute, runway 24. So departure, arrival. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, right? The fucking music pauses so often. Okay, so rapport 1 Romeo departure. Let's check the routing on it, shall we? Seems like a smart thing to do. Don't want the wrong routing if it loads. Okay, here we go. So Lima X-ray 892 and then 06 Foxtrot. 892 or just 06 Foxtrot, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to have it here. Then Lima X-ray 063. And then 894 by flight level 80. Then Tilvi. And then Talud and Rapport looking good there. Next departure, arrival. We'll do an ILS Zulu 24 right. Zulu 24 right. Alba 2 Whiskey. Then looking here, the transition. What should we do? Charlie Lima Echo 2 Whiskey. Execute that. Wonderful. Now we'll get our engine out SID. Although it should just be 25 nautical miles today. Luxembourg, 15 miles. Interesting. So we'll pop in Luxembourg 237 degrees / 15 miles. Everything's loading up now. Wonderful. We won't do the init ref just yet. I thought we can just fill it in manually because it won't really be accurate. So 0 fuel 59.6, 59.6. Reserves 2.6. Not 22, just 2.6. Cost index will be 20. And then cruise out 330. Cruise wind 31607. 316/070. And pop everything in there. Great. And time for our takeoff performance. So performance tool. Runway 24, import. Runway condition is wet today. We'll calculate with that. Calculate. So TO select temperature 50 degrees. Thrust shall be 92.2. And speeds 135, 144, 147. Let's just change that. So 135, 144, 147 is all correct. CG in there, and I think Luxembourg was mapped in 2, yes, so 1000, 1000, 1500. I think that's everything set up already. That was quick. Let's go put everything in here. So 147, 237 here. Flight director is on. Overhead panel then. So window heat on. Turn this on. Hydraulic pumps on. Level 330. I think it's like 50. That we put in the elevation here. I'll check the actual elevation. On the charts. Can't seem to find it though. Elevation 10, so it's gonna pop in as 0 here. Let's go get all the fuel pumps on. Oh no, I don't think we require a center. No, that's my bad. Alright, well that's going. Set the auto brakes to RTO. Parking brake set. Why the fuck is my throttle? It's at idle. Oh, nice. Squawk will pop in 2000. Frequency will be 122.8. VHF 2 1215. Alright, then that should be everything set up, shouldn't it? Let's go pre-plan our pushback. So if we're taking off that way, I think a wise pushback, we could just go in there, honestly, or over there. Yeah, that seems less complicated. Not really, but I mean, there's no real difference in distance we have to taxi, so I'll go that way. Looks good. Let's go disconnect the jetway because we just want to get that out of the way. So release. 10 minutes before scheduled lock clock, let's go start up the APU. Wrong button there. So APU started up. Let's go release the air conditioning unit. Let's go watch it get towed away. There comes a guy in his little blue truck. Don't run over that guy. Don't run him over. Okay, you didn't. Good. Where are you going? I guess we'll never know. Oh, there he is. He is coming to pick up the air conditioning. A little bit further, sir. You gotta go a little bit further. Oh, I guess it doesn't need to go any further. And off he goes, taking away our air conditioning over the APU. Oh, it just turned on. Alright, then get the APU bleed on. Everything's good and should be done here as well. Okay, then I guess we will be ready for a departure briefing. So, threats to be aware of today. It is an slightly unfamiliar but very simple airport, so it's not too big of a threat. It's uncontrolled though, so that might be a threat, although there's no traffic. So let's disregard that. Route check then. From a rapport, we're flying via upper number 857 DSAC, direct Dirmo Valku Atsu, correct. Direct Minso, Degol, Papa Golf, Albert, correct. Intimate cross check time 1620 Zulu, 1620 Zulu, 147 8000, 147 8000. Here's 1013 reading 12,200, sorry. 1013 reading 1200 feet. Doing a left seat takeoff today from runway 24 full length, TO altimeter 55 degrees, thrust 92.2%. Speeds 135, 144, 147. Flaps 5 nose vape and 2 air conditioning on, anti-ice off. In case of an emergency, I'll only stop the aircraft above 80 knots. For an urgent failure, so there's an engine failure, a fire warning, predictive windshield warning, or anything else that will make the aircraft unsuitable to fly safely. So I will call stop, then I will disengage your auto thrust and close both thrust levels simultaneously. I will select max reverse, apply max manual braking, and manual raise the speed brake lever. Sorry, I'll not apply my max manual braking, I'll verify operation of the auto brake. I will stop on runway, set parking brake, and flaps 40, alert traffic of the reject, and if needed, perform the evacuation checklist. For call, this is going to be speed brakes up, reverse normal or abnormal, 100 knots, 80 knots, 60 knots, and the runway distance remaining. After V1 up into the cabins, I'll continue to take off as normal, performing no actions under 400 feet, apart from raising the gear with a positive rate of climb. Then at 400 feet or end cancelling warnings, and 400 feet or above, I'm going to turn the autopilot on, select heading mode and fly 15 nautical miles on runway heading, pulled at 4,000 feet to be clear of the MSA, burn some fuel, and then return back to Luxembourg, where 2-4 it's going to be. That sounds good. Taxi will be very straightforward. We're going to exit the ramp and taxi down via Alpha to the holding point, and then our city will be the Rapper 1 Romeo, which is going to be flying a couple miles out and then making a right-hand turn and a slight left. So very straightforward there. Alright then, before start checklist to the line. IRS mode selectors, nav. Gear pins are removed, life has been checked. Oxygen is tested 100%. The odd ampere is turned on up there. Nav transfer interface, which is normal and auto. Fuel required 7.7. Welcome back, light speed on board 7.8. Fuel pumps are not all on, but they're on. Cam utility IV galley power on. Emergency exit lights on. Fasten belts on. Window heat on. Air conditioning packs auto bleeds on. Pressurization panel is set. Pressurization mode selector auto. Instruments cross checked. Auto brakes RTO. Hydraulics are normal. Speed brake is in the down detent. Parking brake is set. Exception code switches are normal. Wheel well fire warning is checked. Radios, radar transponders set and standby. Right, then on trims 3 and 0 take a break because discuss PA complete FMC CDU set. Now one thing we didn't do is do our trim for today. So let's just go trim, step, oh I did not mean to do the flaps, my bad. 5.7. Alright then, M1 indicator airspeed bugs, auto 92.2%, set to 147. Step trim 5.7 units set, EFB airport mode installed, phones are off, flight door and windows are closed, doors are closed and passengers are seated before start checklist to the line completes. Let's get rid of this and prepare for pushback. Wrong light there. Transponder to alt repeating off. And right then, let's get ready for departure, everyone. Or pushback. Not ready for departure, get ready for pushback. Luxembourg traffic, Luxair 93 Bravo pushing back from Alpha 10 Luxembourg. Alright, so what else do we need to do? Get the air conditioning packs off. Before start checklist, below the line. Air conditioning packs off. Lag. Alright, anti-collision light on. Parking brake set with one alt reading off. Before start checklist to the line complete. So once again, no ATC is online, so we can simply get out of here immediately. Okay, then he's connected, release parking brakes, and let's get out of here. Okay, now this lag is actually getting a bit too much, isn't it? So we'll wait once till we're clear this line, then we will go ahead and start the number 2 engine first. Doesn't make sense, but that's just how it works. And alright then, so we're clear now. Starting engine number 2, let's go monitor the start. And then we'll go back to the wing view to start the other engine. And let you guys enjoy these sounds a bit. So all indications are looking normal, 20% on the end. So let's inject some fuel. But that should be far enough on the pushback. Yep, that looks good. Looks like the pushback tug did a good job this time. So wait for that to set to the off position. Parking brakes are set. Let's enjoy the start sounds. How loud are they? There you go. So indications normal starting engine number 1. We're injecting fuel at least. I can see the effect of the engines on the ground there. Alright, let's go get the sim sounds back down a little bit. So, generators on, probe heat on, packs to auto, isolation buff auto, APU bleed off, APU off, engine start just continuous, set flaps 5. Flight controls, we're gonna go full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, and the rudder full left, full right, and neutral. Go back to that. Recall is checked. And now we are ready to go. So before taxi checklist, generators on, APU off, starters continuous, probe heat on, anti-ice off, air conditioning packs auto bleeds on, ISO valve is auto. Flaps units required is a 5. We have set 5 with the green light. Saturn 5.7 required 5.7. Let's go a bit more on that. 5.7 is set. Start lever, idle detent. Flight controls checked, recall checked. Before taxi checklist complete. Luxembourg traffic, Luxair 90, arrival taxi by Alpha to Alpha 24, runway 24, Luxembourg. So let's get some power on those engines. Or actually, well, let's bless you guys a little bit. That should be enough for now. Quick brake check. Yeah, that's looking good. But these lag spikes are really getting to me. They are starting to annoy me quite a lot. Very nice freeware scenery. So clear on both sides. Let's do the before takeoff checklist to the line, shall we? So config is checked. Flaps 5 green lights, stab trim 5.7 set. Takeoff briefing, we're doing a left seat takeoff today, runway 24. Speeds are 135, 144, 147. Air conditioning on, anti-ice off. In case of an emergency, runway heading 25 nautical miles. Interstate will be a very slight right-hand turn. That's all good. No issues there. Tech briefing is reviewed and the cabin is seated or secured. Before takeoff checklist to the line complete. Let's get weather radar on. Just gonna check for any traffic. That could be on final. Nothing. Right, we'll turn this off for now. It's no longer needed until we actually enter the runway. So here is more lag. Isn't that just amazing? Yeah, here's the cargo apron where all the 747s park. What's this lag now? You cannot be serious. This is what we get. Luxembourg traffic, Luxair 90 arrival via Alpha 2 line up and take up runway 24 on the Vapor Norway departure, Luxembourg. Okay, now everything just going wrong today, genuinely. Alright, then before takeoff checklist to be below the line, MCP set transponder is Tara, PEX, so it's on, lights on before takeoff checklist, below the line complete. I'm sorry about the, what's it called, blurry ground textures. There is nothing I can do about that. It's just my fucking shit internet. It's rage baiting me, honestly. fucking water pedals are pissing me off. What are these checks here? That's my shit internet scratch stream. Anyway, welcome to the stream. We're probably doing well. Alright, let's at least enjoy some sounds. Stabilize, set takeoff thrust. Alright, thrust is set. Oh, there are the textures. Checked.
80 knots.
Checked, throttle hold.
V1. Rotate. Pause brake.
Gear up. And we're off to Barcelona. Wonderful. There's 1000. Should be reducing thrust right now. We are. Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. Get the taxi lights off. Those off as well. Heavenly sounds, I know, right? Right then, flaps up, speed check, flaps up. Here's a bit more. Luxembourg traffic, Luxair 93 Bravo is passing 3,000 feet clear of runway 24 Luxembourg traffic, final call. Yeah, these sounds are truly heavenly. And there are my ground textures gone again. Oh, a bit too early for the turn, my bad. And then pressure up flight level 60 cross check checked. After got checklist then landing gear up and off, auto brakes off, flaps up and no lights. Side switches are off, pressurization is set, and packs are off. Sorry, centered. What am I saying? Air conditioning and packs. Energy pressurization set, and altimeter set standard. After takeoff checklist is complete. Right. I'm not in the best of moods right now, so I'm just gonna enjoy these engine sounds for a little bit. It doesn't feel it's got the line lights off now, logo lights off, and let's see what sign is off. Release the cabin, increase the range here a little bit, let's go climb on that to 330. Fixed page, that's what I need. Alright then. And then cruise. Up is 378. I'd say we go step it up to 35. 5,000. Boom. And Lightspeed is back saying woo, ah, woo. What's with that? Welcome back though. Oops, wrong chat, bruh. And look at this, guys. Like, it's genuinely starting to piss me off. Like, why is my shit so fucking bad? It's never been this bad, my internet. Cannot send ground textures, yeah, I know, right? They're better than MSFS 2024. They are better than real life. Can you imagine that? Like, the resolution is actually higher than that of what you can see in real life. That's how good Asobo made this sim. Oh, and the FPS, even on a fucking Nokia, like the indestructible ones, like those old phones, no, not even that. On the first computer ever, the FPS on MSFS 2020 is better than real life. Because that was probably smoking. Oh, it's more than that. It's actually turned into an entire fireball, and the entire city is being evacuated. Now, because I'm the controller of the laptop, I've been asked to stay and control it. But yeah, the entire city had to evacuate because this thing might genuinely have a nuclear meltdown. Yeah, there's more lag. You see, that's just what happens. Alright, I forgot to go up here, set 3.5 as the cruise. Just imagine, like, that, like in Family Guy, camera outside the house is explodes into a fireball. Yeah. But no, this laptop, it's really struggling. It really is struggling. Yeah, more lag. Yay. Fucking hate it. No, genuinely, I don't despise anything more than this lag. At least the sim looks good. Oh, welcome back, or anything in the big Phoenix update. Oh, baby, I am looking forward to it. Only problem is, I will not be able to stream it because the fucking FPS will be terrible, unfortunately. I mean, I'll definitely fly it for once. Funny enough, I was really tempted to do a Phoenix flight the other day from Amsterdam down to Malaga. But no, guess what? The game fucking crashes first try. So I think I'll give it an install for the BFU. If the FPS is like flyable, yeah, I for sure will give it a go. And maybe even stream it, who knows? One thing I'm really looking forward to is a new sound set, because like you guys know I love sounds. For fuck's sakes, the PMDG is the only plane that I actually go into the engine view for the takeoff, simply because of how good it sounds. I do not do it with any other plane, just this. So you guys know that I love my sounds. That's one thing I'm looking forward to in the big Phoenix update, as well as the flare. I've complained about the flare in the Phoenix so many times. It's so fucking slow and sluggish. So I really am looking forward to doing a landing in Phoenix and it actually feeling right. They've also made some improvements to hand flying, so who knows, maybe it'll beat the FS Labs. Of course, it's not really fair to compare an A320 to a 321neo, but I mean, yeah.